So, as with the skepticism section of the study guide, and hence this uh, relevant test questions, I encourage you to go through this and to take notes, write at least a couple of things about each bulleted item. This will be multiple choice and true false. All of this comes straight out of the Smart Book within this page range. If nothing else, make sure you know on what page Lawhead's discussion of Socrates and Plato's begins, and where it ends. Go ahead and figure that out ahead of time. That will help you to save time when you're taking the test if you do need to refer back to the Smart Book. Same thing with Descartes. When it comes to rationalism, on what exact page within this page range does he begin to talk about Descartes, and on what page does he stop talking about Descartes? So again, these items are presented pretty much in the order that Lawhead talks about them. Most of the bullets that I present to you for each section or for each theory and each section in the chapter, these bulleted items are presented in the order that you find them in the reading. That's not always the case, but I'd say that's 90% the case. So again, read through this carefully. I'm not going to read this with you, but do make sure that you heed everything that I say here, that you know where to find the information specific to Socrates and to Plato. Just know that some of the items that you need to know about Socrates might be covered in the section that Lawhead subtitles or tells you he's going to focus on Plato. Of course, to even know about Socrates, you have to know about Plato, and often when you're talking about Plato, you're also talking about Socrates, but I'm not going to get into the complexity of that because such a lecture would not really be worthwhile for us at this point. But just like I said, do make sure that you're studying carefully. I will give you heads up about one item that students tend to miss a lot, and that has to do with this one right here. Make sure you really understand what his argument for God's existence is based on when it comes to his own idea. A lot of students miss this one, so study this carefully. This one as well, an explanation of how he even has the idea of God. That one's often missed. These are often missed as well because students conflate them. So he has a reason for deciding that he can, believe, or that his belief that he has a physical body belonging to him, that belief counts as knowledge, that he can be certain about it. And then based on his reason for believing this, then he has a reason for believing in an external world. So make sure you understand the logic of how he comes to decide that he can believe in A, and how that leads him to believe that he can believe in B, or how it's related or connected to how he can believe in what is claimed in B. So make sure that you're precise on those concepts. That's all I have for you here.